Welcome to Sony's 5-Minute Tech Tips. Today we will talk about how to remove rear covers on the XBR-X900H and XBR-X950H model TVs, without damaging hidden hooks, tabs, or slots. We will use the XBR-55X900H and XBR-65X950H models as our examples. Removing the rear cover on most of the X900H and X950H models are very similar but may have varying number of hidden hooks, slots, or tabs. Before we begin, and if not already done, make sure you install the tabletop stand if the TV was previously wall-mounted. If the tabletop stand is not available, place the TV in the horizontal position, laying a thick pad or blanket on a table, or lay the TV face down onto a blanket spread out on the floor. Warning: the table must be large enough to support the screen. Placing the TV on a table smaller than the screen may result in a cracked LCD panel. There are two tools you will need to properly unsnap the rear cover once the screws have been removed. 1. A 25-cent coin, or a large flat washer, wrapped in tape to prevent scratches. 2. A thin, stiff ruler, putty knife, or butter knife wrapped in tape. Or, you can purchase a handy nylon pry bar instead, from harborfreight.com. Verify that the TV is unplugged from the wall outlet. Warning: for your safety, always unplug the power cord before removing the rear cover. To remove the rear cover, start by disconnecting the AC power cord from the back of the TV. Shown here are the 5 screw locations for the different models covered in this video. Let's continue by removing all 5 screws from the rear panel. Later, you can refer to the screw location diagram to see where they all go back into. Shown here are the hidden hook locations for the different screen sizes of the X900H models covered in this video. Find your model on the list, and make note of the general location and number of hooks you will have to disengage. We will be demonstrating how to disengage the hooks on the XBR-55X900H model, standing in the upright position. Shown here are the hidden hook locations for the different screen sizes of the X950H models covered in this video. We will be demonstrating how to disengage the hooks on the XBR-65X950H model, lying in the face-down position. Warning: do not try to rip the cover off the back. Attempting to pull the rear cover off by violently tugging on the bottom center of the cover may damage the hooks and make loud snapping noises. To release the hidden hooks along the bottom edge of the rear cover, use a 25-cent coin wrapped in tape, as shown here. Insert it into the slot, then pry the tab out to release. Here's what it looks like releasing the clips on an upright TV. Find the slot, insert the coin, then tilt the coin to unlatch the tabs. Do the same on the right half of the cover. Here's a close-up of using the nylon pry bar to release the tabs along the bottom of the rear cover with the TV lying face down. Simply insert the tool into the slot, then gently pry on the tab to release. Unclip all of the tabs along the bottom edge of the rear cover. To disengage the left edge, we recommend gently inserting a nylon pry bar, or a thin stiff pry tool, into the side between the rear cover and bezel to release the hidden hooks. Start from the bottom and work your way up, while gently pulling on the rear cover. If you do not have a nylon pry bar or stiff pry tool, you can use a plastic gift card to pry the hidden hooks apart, as shown here. This is how easy it looks to use a nylon pry bar to unhook the hidden tabs along the left side edge while the TV is lying face down. Once inserted, simply slide the nylon pry bar along the edge. Next, repeat the same steps for the right edge, by gently inserting a nylon pry bar, or a thin stiff pry tool, into the side between the rear cover and bezel to release the hidden hooks. Start from the bottom and work your way up, while gently pulling on the rear cover. If you do not have a nylon pry bar or stiff pry tool, you can use a plastic gift card to pry the hidden hooks apart, as shown here. This is how easy it looks to use a nylon pry bar to unhook the hidden tabs along the right side edge while the TV is lying face down. Finally, grip the bottom edge of the rear cover with your fingers and slightly pull it away from the TV frame to ensure all of the side hidden hooks have been released. Then grip the rear cover by the left and right side edges and pull upward to release the rear cover from the hidden hooks along the top edge. This is what it looks like from a different angle. This is what it looks like to remove the rear cover from a TV lying face down. Slightly lift the bottom edge, then give it a little jiggle to disengage the hidden hooks. To install the rear cover, let's reverse the process. Start by holding the rear cover by the top and bottom center and align it onto the top edge of the TV. Gently press along the top edge of the rear cover to engage the hidden hooks. Warning: do not press on the screen while snapping on the rear cover, or you may crack the LCD panel. We suggest that you press on the frame or bezel instead, as demonstrated here. This is what it looks like to install the rear cover on a TV lying face down. Gently, but firmly press down along the top edge of the rear cover to engage the hidden hooks. Next, Firmly press along the left edge of the rear cover to snap the hidden hooks in place. Remember to press on the bezel and not on the screen. Start from the top and work your way down. This is what it looks like with the TV face down. Gently press the rear cover, about 4 inches in from the edge. This helps engage the hidden hooks. Repeat the same steps on the right side by firmly pressing along the right edge of the rear cover, and pressing on the bezel and not the screen. Snap the hidden hooks in place, starting from the top and working your way down. Then tap on the cover to engage the hidden hooks by the connector panel. For TVs lying face down, press about 4 inches in from the right edge to engage the hidden hooks. Start from the top of the TV and work your way down to the bottom. Don't forget to snap on the hidden hooks by the connector panel. Engage the tabs along the bottom left edge of the rear cover by firmly gripping the bezel and squeezing the rear cover onto the frame. Continue on the right half of the bottom edge. This is a close-up of how easy it is to engage the bottom clips on a TV lying face down. Verify that there are no gaps between the bezel and the rear cover. Start at one end and work your way to the other end, making sure all tabs are engaged. Next, install all of the rear cover screws. The X900H and X950H models all have only 5 screws holding the rear cover on. Do not use a power driver or cordless drill to install the screws, as those tools have proven to strip the delicate threads on the TV frame. Finally, reconnect the AC power cord to the back of the TV, as shown here. Thank you for watching Sony's 5-minute tech tips.